Hi everyone, my name's Anjali. Welcome today to our WOCY Family Breaks with Children and Tweens, where we are going to remind ourselves or find out about solar eclipses. So the reason that we're doing this today is because about 3,000 years ago, in 781, before Jesus was born, the Chinese first wrote about seeing a solar eclipse. So I thought it would be interesting because we've done lots of yoga poses, and you might know or you might not know about lots of yoga poses to do with the sun, the moon, the earth as well, because the solar eclipse happens. Let me show you this really beautiful picture when the sun is in its place, the earth is its place, and the moon that does a circle around the earth finds its way in between the sun and the earth during daytime when it is a new moon. So when the sun isn't really shining on the moon, and it makes a shadow over the earth because the sunlight can't get through. Okay, so let us start today as we explore our solar eclipse. We are going to remember to be kind, to listen to our bodies, to only do what is comfortable, no stretching too much, no hurting yourselves. Please respect your yoga space. Make sure you've got some space to move around so it's nice and tidy so that you don't hurt yourselves, but also just respect the yoga space of the people you are doing yoga with as well. Now, when the earth is moving, the moon is moving, the sun is moving, there's lots of things going on. We have got the moon that moves faster and turns around faster than the earth. And then we've got the earth that moves around and it turns around at its own pace in its own way. So today we're going to think about doing faster movements, slower movements, being really patient and controlled in the way we use our bodies so that we can learn that there are times to be active. There are times to be a little bit more quiet. And we're going to start that with our WOCY breath because we know that from the energy from the sun, that's our time to get up, be active, we have lots of energy. So let's do our WOCY breath with a breath where we're really, really breathing hard. So I want you to pretend you're blowing out a birthday candle 3 times. Go, 1, and 2, and 3. So that breathing gives you loads and loads of energy. Really good for getting the oxygen into your body really fast. But then we've got the moon that comes out at night. It makes us think about moving more slowly. So I'd like you to do a much slower breath, a cooling breath, a bit like the wind blowing. So we're going to do it and blow out for the count of 5. So big breath in, make an O shape with your mouth and breathe out for 5. And that breath is a lot slower, makes you feel a lot more calm and ready to be peaceful and rest. Well done. All right, let's do our WOCY warm up. As one of the characters in space is the earth, that whenever I think about the earth and I see pictures of it, I want you to take your feet apart, everybody, not too far apart. And I want you to bend your knees. And imagine you're holding your arms out and your arms making a round shape or a bit like the moon that looks like it is floating in space. So the reason I want you to bend your knees is I want you to pretend your knees are floating a bit, your arms are floating a bit. And we're going to be really patient with ourselves here. See how strong we can be in our legs with our thighs, our knees, our ankles. How long can you hold this earth up in space? Okay, you might feel that this is really a super strengthener, making your back really strong as well. Can you sit up tall? When you look down, can you still see your toes? If you can't, push your bottom back a little bit. Wow, it's like we're sitting on a chair, holding the earth up. I'm starting to get tired. Okay, we've done a really good job, but that was okay if you stopped and then came and did that earth pose, that chair pose again. All right, let's shake our legs out because we're going to move on to our WOCY exercise where we're going to move a lot faster as we are going to have the energy of the sun. So let's come. I'm going to come and stand near the sun to begin with. And I'd like you to stand up tall, your feet on the floor, standing up really straight, chin up a little bit, hands in front of you, looking straight ahead of you. And after 3, come and join in. Say the rhyme for our sun salutation if you know it, but otherwise just follow the movements. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh sun, I salute the sun. I open my heart to everyone. All right, be really, really active here. Jump both feet back together. As the sun rises and sets over everyone. As now I relax and I rise again. Ready to live. Ready to give. Well done. I open my heart to everyone. Now that felt a little bit slow to me. I don't think we were very active. So we're going to do it one more time. Remember, we're going to jump back. Give ourselves lots of energy. Make those legs really strong. Because when we jump on our legs, we're making our bones really strong and that helps them grow. Okay, ready? Go. Oh sun, I salute the sun. I open my heart to everyone. As the sun rises and sets over everyone. As now I relax and I rise again. Ready to live, ready to give. I open my heart to everyone. Well done. Okay, so time for us to move on to our WOCY stretch, where we're going to do our moon pose. It's a crescent moon pose, and we're going to move really nice and slowly as we have this beautiful stretch. So stretch one arm up by the side of your head and slide your other hand down the side of your leg and then bend to the side and feel a stretch in the side of your body. You won't feel that stretch as much if your shoulder comes forward. You'll feel the stretch in your back. But if you keep your shoulder back and move slowly as far as you can, maybe bend your knees a little bit. It helps you to move. And then let go of your hand, because when that's nice and relaxed, you can stretch only as much as you feel comfortable doing. I don't want you to stretch really far and hurt yourself, but just wait. Be patient with your body. If it wants to stretch some more, it will move all by itself. Good. Lovely stretch one way. Let us come and stand up tall. Bend your knees a little bit. Arm up by your head. Slide your other hand down your leg as we're doing a lovely crescent moon shape the other way. Remember to let that hand loose. Remember to keep your shoulder back. Remember that your body, if it wants to stretch some more, as you hold it there, it will allow you to stretch. It will do it all by itself. And your hand will get heavy and you'll stretch some more. Excellent. Well done, everybody. Okay. So I think we are ready after doing fast, slow, learning how to be patient, how to be strong. It's time for our WOCY timeout. And I've got a poem to share with you today so that you can remember and think about what happens during a solar eclipse. So come and find yourself a comfortable place, either sitting on the floor or lying down on your mat. Lying down on your back is really good for you to rest and relax. But if you don't find that comfortable, roll to your side or lie on your tummy. It's really up to you. But I'd like you to try and close your eyes or just look at something that's not moving. Anything that's not going to distract you so that you can take this time to rest. No one else can rest for you. This is all down to you. Solar Eclipse by Christina Baker. Before we start our poem, take a big breath in and let it out. This is Solar Eclipse by Christina Baker. From a blazing blue sky, the darkness is hidden. A hush and a stillness descend across the land like a blanket. Animals, shaken by the unexpected nightfall, shrink back into their holes. Birds cease their merry song and fall silent. The blackness lingers for a matter of minutes, long enough for us to wonder if we'll ever see the sun again. Then, at last, she peeks once more, no longer wishing to hide. The beads of light glimmer through, and we let out our breath. The shadow crawls away across the land, losing its grip on the earth, beckoning the brightness back, and all is as it was. So if you're enjoying resting, you stay there, as I'm going to finish our class today with a namaste. The goodness in me honours the goodness in you. And thank you very much for joining me for our WOCY family breaks with Children and Tweens, where we explored the solar eclipse.